What's up, e-bikers? This is the Valen Rev Plus from Retrospect. It's got clean lines, unique styling. It's next on the channel. Let's go. All right, meet the Valen Rev Plus here from a brand called Retrospect. Had them on the channel before. They make a lot of outdoor activity stuff. They make like surfboards and kayaks and also scooters and stuff like that. But they've got an e-bike lineup. And this is a really nice looking e-moped style e-bike. I just love that cross frame action they have going on with the frame here. It just looks really tight. Clean lines. Awesome paint job here. Really have a lot of good things to say about the styling of this e-bike. It's just really good looking on the road and pretty comfortable to ride as well. $18.99. Comes in this matte black, or it's really a gray. A little close up here, little orange accents. But I just love that frame. There's a ton of room in here to, mod it up, put a second battery on. There's your controller right here. So everything's really accessible. And even the rear wheel, actually, they say is like it's an easy on, easy off wheel. It's kind of proprietary technology, they said there. But it's got a nice big free wheel. They will get to that in a moment here. Really long seat. Standover height is probably, well, it's up to my, it's not even my inseam. It's probably like 31 inches or so. We'll talk about sizing as well on this thing. But really nice looking bike. It's got the cutouts on the rims down there. Reflective stripe. Also comes in olive, and they have a Grateful Dead version. That's right, if you're into the Dead, they've got a color scheme that will match that feel, so check them out at retrospect.com. All right, let's get into the specs and see what else it has. They also have the Valen Rev, not the Rev Plus, but which goes, I think, only 20 miles an hour. It's $13.99. They have a cheaper version of this bike, but we're rocking a 750 watt back here. Okay, this thing tops out at 28 miles an hour with pedaling. 20 miles an hour on the throttle, which is located on the left-hand side up here. Battery-wise, we're rocking a 48 volt, 15 amp hour here on the down tube here. LG cells, 21700. It's also UL listed 2271. In fact, the whole bike is actually 2849. So you've got UL listed, peace of mind with this e-bike as well. Comes with a 2 amp charger, you can charge the battery on and off. Here's where you plug it in. You can pop it out as well. The key port's on the other side. And I did have a little trouble getting the battery out for whatever reason, but maybe it's just my model. That's one of the quirks I've noticed so far. But a 2 amp charger, and they claim about 68 miles of range with pedaling. Sizing, you're looking at 350 pounds of payload. Sorry about that. And the bike comes in at about 72 pounds of weight, so it's on the lighter side for these e-mopeds. When it comes to tires and brakes, pretty nice combination up here. We got these knobby tires, reflective strip here. Oop, bike won't tip over. We're rocking 180 rotors here on the Tektro hydraulic disc brakes. Really nice braking system here. They stop really well. And as far as travel on the suspension goes, one of the stars of the bike, 100 millimeters of travel. So really nice, comfy ride here on that front end. The tires are puncture resistant, they say, and here's another look at those rim cutouts. Just makes the bike look a lot cooler when you do that. Up front, we got an angelized headlight there. Nice touch. There is no, you just hold on the plus button there to turn the light on. And we have a small taillight back here, which is kind of, it's on now, I think, when you hit the brake. Yeah, it does pop in there. Brake activated. When it comes to gearing, 8-speed trigger shifter up front here. 38 tooth chain ring here. It's paired with a Shimano Altus derailleur. We have a Shimano 11 to 34 tooth freewheel back here. Really nice freewheel. They splurged and went for the nice silver version here, the chrome version. Pretty nice combination there from Retrospect. I'm a 6-foot rider, so these bikes don't typically fit me. If you look at here, here's the pedal extension here. Here's the high point of this. My knee is pointed upwards, so I don't want to pedal this. I'm more of a throttle guy in these types of e-bikes myself. So, but if you're like 5'9" and under, I think pedaling this should be pretty easy. And one note on the fork here, there's compression lockout and preload over here on there. Here's a look at those handlebars, BMX style. Of course, on the right side, you got the trigger shifter, Tetra brakes, nice locking grips here. It comes with a bell. Here's your control pad, plus or minus, M for power, and the different modes. Left side throttle here, and the rest of the grips and brakes. Here's a look at that back wheel. Little slogan here, I like back for a good view. All right, not sure what that means. But pretty nice looking e-bike, guys. I love the matte gray finish there. And just a really nice, it's a looker, man. I like the looks of this. Just wish it went a little bit faster. Here's a look at your display here. Really nice color display. You have 6 levels of assist here with the Retrospect Valen Rev Plus. Lights on, of course. There's also 0 there. Hitting the M button gets you average, max, and speed. That's about it. There are settings here. You can go into the setting by hitting plus and minus. And you have to, the bike comes as class 2, so you have to unlock the bike. I'll go over the instructions in the ride test here. So I need to read them off my phone. And I'll use my camera mount to do that. All right, well, let's take this on the road. We'll do a ride test here. I'll do a hill test, brake test, test out the top speed, and we'll see what the Valen Rev can do, guys. So stay tuned. Let's hit it. All right, we're on the Valen Rev Plus here. The long seat makes it pretty comfortable for me to ride. I'm kind of like sitting like this, but it's actually not bad for throttling purposes. If I'm going to pedal, which I'll do here in a second, it's a little stranger for me because I have long legs. Let's do a top speed run here. 26, 25, 28 in the bike, 27 on GPS. We'll do one more too on my flat stretch here. The motor's pretty noisy, so are the tires. So a lot of road noise with this. You get that motor spin up there. But it handles it very, very well. I mean, just cornering here. I did look, by the way, for you stop sign haters. Nice. No one's coming. Here's my test track. Wow, it's getting windy out here. Let's see what this thing can do here. So throttle only goes to 20, so I'm not going to bore you with that video, but let's do another top speeder here on my flat ground here. Release throttle, get going. I'm in 6 gear, PS6. 22, 24, 25, 26. Bike says 28, GPS says 26. I can't go any faster. It really cuts off there at 28. All right, hill test time. All right, here's my usual hill test. The throttle only to start, and then on the steeper part here, we're gonna pedal because it's goes to 20. Gaining speed here, 12, 13, 15 on the bike. There's 15 on the GPS. It's about a mile behind the bike. All right, 18 now, not bad. 750 watts, so should be pretty good. And so far it is. Still at 18, holding. 19 on the bike. All right, here's where it gets steep. So let's just see how throttle does here. It's doing pretty well so far. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Not bad on throttle only. 11 miles per hour. Minimum speed uphill with the throttle. Let's see how it does on my really steep hill up here. We'll try from a dead stop here, since this is a 750. I'm not sure what the torque is on this bike, but it's decent. I wouldn't say it's overwhelming. All right, here we go. 15% grade here. And we're gonna make it. This thing is pulling. Nice, 7.3, 7 miles an hour up that hill. So 500 watts have a tough time making that there. So this 750 watt did its job. Nice going here, Valen Rev. So the power delivery is good. Let's test out the brakes down here. These are Tektro hydraulics. They're pretty grippy. You do gotta tap it here because it's pretty steep. 25 miles an hour. Nice short stop there. I'd say that was like 10 feet. All right, let's do a downhill run, coast. See what that's like. Front suspension's good. It's a very solid ride. I don't feel a lot of bumps, even though it's only got front suspension. But the rear seat's pretty comfortable. I'm gonna pedal here just for the hell of it. Yeah, it cuts out 28. Can't go any faster than that. .32, 33. Nice, 34 on the bike. Hit the brakes. Nice stop there. Took a while there, but nice. No squeaking, no rattles. Really solid bike on the road, guys. So, all right, so here's the instructions to unlock this to class 3 speed with pedaling. So you're going to hold down the plus and minus buttons at the same time to get into the settings mode. Then you're going to press and hold the plus and the M button. That's going to give you where the password goes. The 4-digit passcode is 2453. It starts out with zeros. You just use the up and down to do that. Use the M button to enter. Once the password is entered, you'll see C2. You hit the plus button, it'll go to C3. That means class 3, and you're done after that. So plus and minus go into settings, plus an M to get to the password section, code 2453, change it from C2 to C3, and you're good to go. Alright, e-bikers, there is your retro spec Valen Rev Plus. So let's go over likes and dislikes as I do at the end of each video. And be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys, and hit that like button, and notification bell if you want to see future videos from me. So I'm doing this for about going on 4 years now, so it's a lot of fun. It's become a part-time job essentially for me, but hey, it beats working, right? So let's talk about the Valen Rev here. So first of all, I think the biggest standout on this bike are the looks. It's just a really tight looking e-bike on the e-moped side of things. The other e-bike that I liked that had this style was the EUIS4. That was kind of cool looking. And I mean, all these moped styles are pretty good looking overall, but this one, it stands out to me. It's really well made. It's clean, tight lines, and clean paint job. Just looks really stellar up in person here, guys. I also like that when it came shipped, the light was on the bike. Normally you have to install these things. I hate installing lights and fenders, but pretty nice looking e-bike overall. And just the overall quality of it is top notch. You know, you're paying $18.99, and they definitely put some nice parts on this, especially down in the gearing down here with the Shimano Altus, that 11 to 34 tooth freewheel, 8-speed shifter up here, nice grips, excellent brakes, nice seat. Love the tires. And then the tires though, also, they give and take, so they look great. Very noisy road noise on these Chow Yangs, whatever they are. So you may want to look at putting like more of a street tire on this thing if you're going to take it out, because it is noisy on the road. The motor helps with that, but putting quieter tires on will mitigate that issue overall. I mean, the taillight's pretty small for an E-moped. That's kind of a negative. And then the other negative is just the throttle only speed. It only goes 20. So I really want to go like 28 on that throttle. I just wish you could do that. I mean, it's a Class 3 e-bike, and that's what Class 3 e-bikes do, 20 miles an hour on a throttle. But you see all the Chinese manufacturers trying to get away with that. But it does make the bike more fun, so I got to be honest. I mean, great looking bike. It just needs a little more speed on that throttle, and otherwise, you know, it is what it is, guys. So I'll throw a link in the description here for the Valen Rev Plus. Again, check out their other models as well. But pretty impressed by the styling overall on this one. Just really tight. UL listed as well, so safety in mind. It's also why the price probably is a little bit more. But just a really tight bike here. And I think if you wanted to mod this thing, you've got plenty of space there. There's plenty of space to put a second battery. Maybe swap out the controller or put a different motor on this thing. It's just a tight bike. I love the looks of it. And there's your last shot, guys. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next Crisscrossed. I'm out.